This video is a response to Pat Condell's condemnation of the Netherlands courts for harassing Geert Wilders with this trial for, I guess, what would be considered, I don't know, hate crime or something. I'm not sure what the grounds are. I agree pretty much with everything Pat Condell says about this case. I would actually like to add that I think Geert Wilders should be president of the United States if we can have another foreigner besides Obama as the president. Other than that, I think that Pat has to understand that there might be more to this than just fear of being politically incorrect. And that is, I think that the elitists that are in charge of the Western world are using Islam as a tool against the common people. And they're going to use Islam to break us down and to crush us. And, they're doing this under these, legal guise of not being offensive, freedom of religion, and those kinds of things. Islam, technically, and even from secular point of view, can be identified as a religion that doesn't warrant freedom, because once you allow, for instance, any proliferation of Islam in your country, you're eventually going to have a Sharia pressure for Sharia law, pressure for more and more things Islamic, and Islamization starts with allowing Muslims in the country in the name of freedom of religion, which shouldn't be done. It's wrong. If Western nations love their freedom, then Islam should be excluded, and on any level, for any reason at all. It's just the antithesis of freedom. So there's no reason to allow it. Now, in Pat Condell's video, he mentions McCarthyism in America, but that actually wasn't a bad episode, really. I think he did a lot of good. The reason it seems so bad from history's point of view is because the same people that are now trying Geert Wilders are the ones that put that spin on McCarthyism. So I think that it's time for us to get back to some good old McCarthyism in the United States. Let's go after, like Michael Savage says, we should go after the people who are conducting anti-American activity in promoting Marxist ideology. I see nothing wrong with just saying that that's not allowed. We don't allow everything, and I think certain things should not fall under the umbrella of freedom of speech, like certain things should not fall under the umbrella of freedom of religion. And I know what the standard policy is, to try to separate Islam from radical Islam, but that's a lost cause. The truth is, real Islam is the radical type, and false Islam is the mild type that the Westerners seem to think is a reality. That's not true Islam, and that's the problem. The people who are moderates can convert to some other religion. All that you have to do is denounce Islam. If you're not really that serious about it, there's nothing wrong with denouncing it, and then you can come into the country. I would suggest a litmus test would be have the person who wants to enter the country from an Islamic nation to denounce Islam, burn a Quran, for instance, in public, for as a demonstration of their denouncement of Islam. I think that would be an excellent litmus test for entry into Western freedom-loving countries. That's the way we ought to be doing things. lets us call the shots, not let them call the shots. We call the shots. You want to come in here, then denounce Islam, burn the Quran. Then we'll begin to believe that maybe you're serious about freedom. Otherwise, just put a sign up front. There was no Muslims. And I don't hate, by the way, I don't hate Muslim people. I just hate Islam. It's a religion that, from a secular point of view, it destroys freedom, and from a religious point of view, it's a false prophet. And if you follow Muhammad, you end up in hell. So there's twice as many reasons to hate Islam. So I just want to back up what Pat Condell's saying and show my support for Geert Wilders. And even Geert Wilders is too liberal for me. If you just heard my ideas, he's a little bit too soft for me. But he's certainly a step in the right direction. And let me plug my drink before I go. Budweiser Chelada. Where is it? Here it is. Chelada. Budweiser Chelada. Light and regular. This is the drink to end all drinks. Thanks.